What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for Production Car Challenge. After a week off last week, we are back in the Renault Clio, and unfortunately, we are the only Clio here today. This is the opening split. I have no idea why there are 0 Clios here except me. Obviously, that means there's 1 Clio here. I know that. But yeah, anyways, I was just going to use this as a test race to see how the rain feels and how well you can survive on dry tires and so on. And there's absolutely no rain. So iRacing weather patterns and their rain predictor all continues to be completely random and useless. So no idea how it's going to go. May run another one of these, may not. Just really depends on time and how much other stuff happens and what else is going on. Really up in the air. I mean, I really don't know. Not overly concerned about having a nice therapy drive. I think that's good. I got a couple things that we can discuss for our 25 minutes race here. We are not very much faster. Let's see, those are the 86s that are pink, so we're not very much faster at all than the 86s. My best lap in practice was like 32.5. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll die. We do have some familiar faces in here, though. Jeffrey Sargent is here. He is in the BMW. He is currently 8th on the grid. And then Casey, we love Casey, the PCC CM before myself. They are in the 3 car for the BMW. They're currently up on the front row. So we'll see how it goes. I'm sure there's some more people in here that I'm not recognizing at the time as I'm going through this. But again, we'll try to just have a nice, calm, smooth, clean race. Hopefully it's fun. We're making jokes about Casey signing my headlights earlier. Anyway, so should be a lot of fun. Again, not going to be a great, exciting race, but hopefully if you're running PCC, not exactly sure when it's going to come out. The videos you saw the last couple days were recorded quite a while ago, pre-recorded stuff. I was feeling pretty under the weather for several days there. Oh boy, here we go.
How much fuel are you guys running for the Toyotas?
So yeah, we'll see how this
I
goes.
anticipate more
But
fuel
again,
desperate.
it'll just kind of be something that I use as a reference. Good to get back on the sim, get back rocking. Hopefully the sun comes out and I can stop feeling like garbage from the weather changes. I've had massive, massive migraines like every day for a week now. I'm really sick of it. So yeah, like I said, this is the opener. May or may not run another one of these. We'll see. We'll see if I can fit one in at some point. But regardless, hopefully it's fun. Hopefully it's entertainment. Looks like the 4th and 5th place BMWs ran the exact same time. So we'll see if we can learn something. Again, I don't know exactly what we're going to learn, but if nothing else, we'll try to get a little bit better. I'd like to get an 86 race in this week. I've never won in the 86 in PCC, which I found hard to believe, so I'd like to check that off if I can. Should have some time. Um, yeah, I don't know what's going on. We're having fun, but hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's enjoyable. Um, Let me know down below. We'll talk about this a little bit later. What other games you'd like to see me play, preferably racing games, but anything else that you can think of is acceptable. And then we'll talk about iRacing cars in a little bit once we get going and get spread out a little bit. So should be fun. Didn't choose to run a Q lap because it doesn't really make a difference. Like I said, I think our pace is at best a high 32, so we're not very much, if any, faster than the 86 Mazda cohort, which appears to be very much mixed right on top of each other. That's obviously bad as, but as signs headlights. So we're making jokes about everything. Obviously, Casey is no longer CM. I am, so haha, screw you, Casey. No, they were a great CM. Miss Casey, glad that they are back in PCC, often driving. So we'll get on the grid. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, PCC Enduro Series. We'll see if that comes to fruition. But anyways, we will talk about some things once we get going here. Not going to be any tire changes, obviously, because we are not needing to put wets on it. So we will see how this goes. Hopefully it is enjoyable. All right, we are ready to go. So no idea what we're gonna get. No idea what my pace is like. I'd like to just not die. That'd be a good
How
goal.
much is it worth to bump the community manager on the parade lap?
Justin's not here. Hit Casey. These are all being good sports. Unless he was serious. In that case, I'm very scared.
You guys think we're gonna do 20 laps? I got 21 laps worth. Hope that's enough.
21 laps. Let's see. It's going to be 25 minutes. We're probably going to get about 17, 18 laps roughly. Let's call it 18 just to be safe, but we got plenty of fuel left, so we're in good shape. Again, we'll leave some gap to these bimmers. Don't want to start in too bad of a spot, but we'll see. So yeah, hope you all are having a great day. Probably this is a late week video, I'd assume, maybe Thursday.
If it takes a minute and a half to
So hope you enjoy it. Make sure you drop that like, sub down below. Appreciate you all so much. The response the last several days to the hill climb stuff and hill descent stuff, the Mount Washington stuff was amazing. The views went crazy. The support and the feedback was crazy, and I'd love to do more streaming. The live was awesome to be a part of, and that moment of victory when we got the live done was really cool. So I'd love to do more of that. Just going to depend on time and what kind of things I have interest in and can do with that. So we'll see if I can make some more of that happen in the future.
Like people try to get it down to the wire,
but we'll see how it goes. But thank you all so much for your love and support. It's been incredible. So thank you. You all are wonderful. I try to say that as often as I can, because obviously without you guys, it would just be me driving around talking to myself, going in circles, which I'm perfectly happy to do. But it's much less fun to have great support and community interactions. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. PCC voting, I think since I've recorded a PCC video, PCC voting is completed. Schedule has been submitted. I'm not going to reveal that because, of course, it's unofficial until it's accepted by Travis and the iRacing staff, and we see if we get any new tracks for next season that are released, and that'll change the schedule a little bit. But regardless, it went very well. I was very happy with the performance. I think we got like 83 votes or something like that on the voting portion of the schedule. I was hoping for 50. So while not a huge number, it was a great turnout and definitely growing the community and growing awareness for that. So we'll see how it goes. Very excited for that. But yeah, so we got 25 minutes as usual here for PCC. Should be a lot of fun. Still enjoying this. Still enjoying the car. Car is awesome. Love driving it. So we'll see how this goes. And like I said, once we get going here a little bit, I will bring up cars that I drive and cars that I may want to drive in the future and stuff you guys want to see, but we'll save that for in a couple laps once we get rolling. So for now, we'll just focus on getting ready to fire off here on the start and hopefully not come across a big dead smoking pile of 14 BMWs. And we will cheer for Jeffrey and Casey up ahead of us in the BMW field in their fights and try to stay ahead of the 86s and Mazdas behind. So hope you all enjoyed this. Again, make sure you drop that like, sub, and down below. I don't want you to miss anything else we got coming up. We got so many great videos coming up next couple weeks. Very excited for it. Camaro content yesterday, the first Camaro video of the year yesterday. So go check that out if you haven't already. Very excited for that. And we'll just keep pushing out good content if I can. So without further ado, let's get to it and hopefully we have some fun.
Sorry, Mazdas. Sorry, it's got to come through.
I'm going to go here just to try to create a little more space back to the cars behind. I'd rather be a little closer to the closer to the cars ahead, just so that we can have some space to the cars behind, which we did, about 7 seconds now, which is a great gap. Hopefully, again, all the BMWs survive the first couple corners here. Just got to build some tire heat. Looks like one may have had a big slide, but they all survived turn 1, which is great. Into turn 2, very tricky corner. Tom looks to have had a shocking start down from 4th towards the back of the BMW field. They're all still cruising, though. As soon as we get to the backstretch, if they can all get through the Andretti hairpin, they will obviously roast us down the straightaway. So they can all run away and do their thing. It looks like there's a little bit of a cluster ahead, so we just got to be aware of this as we head down the hill here into the Moss hairpin. Sorry, did I say Andretti hairpin earlier? I meant the Andretti straight. I think it's the Andretti straight. Don't know Canadian Tire / Mosport, obviously. But we have now caught the back of the BMW field, which is a little bit scary, but again, they will run away here, no problem. So got through the tricky bit of the first lap. Don't need to overdrive. We get to the end of this backstretch. Again, we're in good shape. We should be able to pull these 86s pretty easily down this back straightaway. Again, if we don't catch any traffic or get slowed down any, we should be roughly the same pace, maybe a little bit faster, maybe a little bit slower than the 86s and the Mazdas behind, so it shouldn't be too big of a worry about a huge overlap or having them catch us massive amounts or anything like that throughout the race. We should be okay there. So our next concern then, of course, will be the BMW leaders coming around to lap us, and we'll obviously jump out of their way as soon as we can, or be as
You
smooth as we
can't,
can
but
getting them
I
past
just
us,
got
just because we're
notched
not
up
racing
and
anybody. So
Man, no, you're good.
there we go. On lap number 2, we got a Mazda exiting the pits behind us. Hello?
Hello. Slow car on the front straight.
Oh, don't die, Mazda or BMW, whatever you are. Please, thank you.
Are you in a race? Are you practicing?
Yeah, running the opening PCC, and I am the only Clio, so I'm sad.
Oh.
And it is perfectly dry, which is a joke.
That's no fun.
And we have one BMW that has approximately the same pace that I am, which is really scary. Other than that, it's going great. How are you?
Good. Just wanted to hang out on voice. Saw you're on, but figured I'd hop on. I'm playing. Gavin Lemons started a league on PGA 2K25.
That sounds fun.
So I'm playing a little bit of that. Playing in Gavin's Diet Dr Pepper.
The Diet Dr. Pepper
Work
open.
together, Ryan. Push, push.
How's Courtney doing?
She's good.
Good.
She's good. She's sore, obviously, but I made her some dinner and she's happy and she's
Good.
a little more active than yesterday. So
Good. When's she doing the marathon soon?
yeah, next week.
Good. I'm glad everything ended up okay.
Alright, Dennis, I missed that
Yeah,
tiny
cool.
bit.
Things are going good.
I am gonna have to do another one of these. This is quite fun.
I like Mosport. I've always liked that course.
I used to be really, really bad here, and maybe that's because I bought it like when the trucks came here, and so my only experience was like C-fixed here, which is terrible, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's okay. I don't remember where I put it on my road track ranking anymore, but I'm sure it was fine.
Yeah.
I need to figure out what kind of cars, or what cars, if anything, different I want to run for future seasons. Now that I've got a couple seasons of GT2 and of this under my belt, I need to consider shaking it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, what do I run? Mini stock 87s for oval, GT2, Clio / Caddy, LMDH, and Clio, Kia / Caddy, excuse me. Clio for sports car, occasional USF, occasional like Beetle Light. And I was like, I don't really drive anything new. I haven't started a new car in a while. Maybe I should try something else. But nothing that I was doing all that demo driving really jumped out at me as being amazing. So
Yeah.
So yes, viewers, if you have any suggestions of new cars which to try and drive, I'm all ears. And no, I will not be driving ARCA, no matter how much people beg.
Yeah, that was my sound.
Alright, the James May BMW ahead has finally ran away, which is great. I can go back to being bored. Definitely gonna have to try to run 86 here this week too. It looks like it'd be a good week to try to win in that dumb car.
Okay, cool.
I couldn't believe I'd never done that all the years 86 has been in PCC. Now it's been what, like 3 years? I've never won in the 86. I'm not sure if I've ever raced the 86 in PCC.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, you better get on that then.
Yeah.
Is this 4 wide?
No, they're 4 wide. That's always good. So what is that league format? Is it like 4 rounds and you can play them whenever you want in a certain time frame, or?
Yeah, so basically he goes in there and he sets it up as we're playing at this course with this difficulty, and you've got until this day to complete 4 rounds. So I got to get 4 rounds of golf done before midnight Thursday morning. So basically Wednesday night.
It's not too
Alright,
bad as
so
long as you
all
can
that
plan your
fine.
time out.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Is it the kind of game that
Most-
you could play on the wheel?
I think you could. Well,
I don't
you
really
could play
want
it
to
with
try.
keyboard and mouse. I'm sure you could bind a lot of buttons to the wheel.
Okay. I just wasn't sure how the swing mechanics were.
I don't know how you would swing with the wheel. You might have to use the triple click on the mouse to
Thank you.
swing, but I'm sure there's a lot of other things you could bind to the wheel.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find that right now, the button bindings, because I want to change some stuff around, but I can't find the settings on this game.
You will keep the default settings and you will like it.
Apparently. Oh, here it is. Okay, I found it now. Just had to keep clicking.
You just click everything, eventually you'll find something useful. This is actually a ton of fun. I cannot remember the last time I raced PCC here. I don't recall ever driving the Mustang here, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Working with you, calm down again here.
Good old Jeffrey, what a guy.
That wasn't scary.
Oh, someone is doing a burnout outside my apartment. That's always cool. There's a guy that has like a Fox body Mustang or something that doesn't sound modified. Like it sounds stock with, you know, like 170 horsepower, and he has like drag radials on the back and tries to break it loose every weekend. I'm like, what are you doing?
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
James May BMW has died.
Oh.
At least he didn't rejoin right in front of me. That would have been the icing on the cake, so thank you, sir, for that. He's going to rejoin right in front of the 86s instead. Oh, 86 is
Staying
off the
behind you,
road.
Dave.
Can't wait for this. Not often you get a bunch of traffic in the Clio. We're not even halfway. We're not even close to halfway. Okay, I guess we're pretty close to halfway, but still. Thank you. Please don't kill me in the brake zone. We're good. You're okay. We don't need to stop that much here, brother man. I feel really comfortable in this. It would probably not be nearly as comfortable if it was wet, but fun nonetheless.
Ooh, that's probably a problem.
I wonder if that's Austin Wayne's self or just some other Austin self. He has a number after his name, so he probably can't be trusted.
Hey, it didn't look like that corner is our enemy.
For real.
Thank you, Joshua.
Like a danger. Guys, I'm falling apart even worse than I was.
Justin, what are you doing? Repeat what I said 35 seconds ago. We're in a great spot for some hardware. Yes, sir, we are the only car in class who will be collecting all 3 podium trophies.
Go right, go right. That wasn't very smart.
Thank you. Thank you.
Clear.
Thank you very much.
A little bit too much curb, but hey, we're experimenting. It's fine. Nice clean track.
You said you're the only Clio in there?
Yes, sir. Sad days. Doesn't mean I get to run it again, though, which is fine by me, because this is actually really fun. Again, caveat being that it's perfectly dry. Happy with my pace, though. I'm pretty reliably faster than all the
Oh, the
86s, and I
wild
wasn't sure if that was
mountain
going to be the
bike,
case. So,
Oh, good.
granted, I don't think any of them are like 5K or anything, but still.
I see you guys. Go left.
7 minutes to go.
No, Carlos.
Hold your brakes, people.
You guys are using brakes?
I'm pretty sure he knows better than that too.
Seriously, though, people, hold your brakes. That was a joke.
a lot of
Hold your
fun.
brakes. And don't rejoin unsafely. Rant over. Thank you for coming for my
Go right,
community
go
manager
right.
TED Talk. There's Mackenzie. That was my best lap, damn. 32.5. Alright.
Bye, man.
Everybody, thank you.
Go right.
John, I'm gonna go out wide on turn 1
Where
right
is
here.
that guy going?
Thanks, man.
Okay. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here.
Sorry, Ryan, that wasn't my bad.
Oh yeah, 4 laps to go. Boo. I'll leave an entry.
Thank you, Brendan.
Hey guys, there's a fox on the track. No, nothing. Okay. Nobody in this freaking lobby is funny at all.
That's right.
Dead Monster in a really bad spot, but thankfully backed up. Alright. I'd never realized that if there's a yellow flag at sector at start finish line, the flag man waves the yellow flag.
I'll go left past you. I'm slowing down. So
Do all the marshals wave yellow flags? Are there even marshals around the track? I've never looked.
I don't think so.
Just the flag man?
I've never noticed it.
Now that would be a nice touch. Either there, I just don't have the graphics for it. Either's feasible.
Go left.
Oh, you almost had that pick, Aiden.
The traffic has not been kind to me.
I'm honestly surprised we've made it through it all.
Alright, white flag, credit one bank.
I was still bad in this race, but it was still, you guys were so much nicer than most other rooms.
Sorry, man.
Not at all, but I was just gonna keep pushing it.
Love it.
Everyone's on their best behavior.
Kudos to the guys in the BMWs. You guys are racing really clean, which is normally not the case.
Okay, I left you all the lanes and you drove into me. I
Yeah,
think.
it was only me being sloppy.
I
and
won't
didn't take
talk
anyone else
until I
out,
see the
so you're
replay,
right.
but okay. Makes sense to somebody.
Sorry, I've got no course feedback.
Man, I wish I was good enough to race in this split all the time. You guys were awesome. Really enjoyed it. Likewise.
Yeah, great race, everyone. That was a ton of fun. Alright.
Honestly, so much fun, man. That was wicked.
Good job, guys. That was good.
Where do
Why
I go to
did
get
the
my
others
headlights back?
bother to show up?
This was a very peaceful race with everybody.
Maybe why the others bother to show up.
28,
It's
man,
still
that
just
was a
me.
fucking amazing fight, man. Good win.
Thank you, that was a hell of a race.
I feel completely out of my depth, but those were some fun battles at least.
I was pushing like hell to get you when the BMW started coming through, man. I just kept losing like a second and having to get it back, bro. But man, that was a blast.
Good race, Ryan. Too many mistakes for me.
How about good race to the guy in 39th place that didn't crash a single car?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my 0X, actually. I'm pretty proud of that one. Great race, great race. That was such a blast, man. Yeah, great race,
I don't
everyone.
know. I
Bit of
mean,
a topsy-turvy one for me. Started right from the back because I lost before speed back on the warm-up lap. Battled back up to fourth, then lost it again on the last lap.
Thank you for the BMWs for not killing.
Yeah, it was funny. You pretended to be a Miata at the start.
That was fun.
I don't know.
With 0x as well. So
I did kind of
as well.
turn in across him here, but at the same time, I braked to make sure I didn't take away his line here
DTMP is probably
and
my
let him
favorite
go
track.
because
That
I didn't
was
want
so
to get in
fun.
his battle for third, obviously, as part of it, and I also didn't want
Hell
to
yeah.
have him have to
To be honest, though, it's a
go
brand
around
new
me and
wheel
force an issue or whatever. I wanted to get out of his way. Maybe you
wheelbase,
need the whole
and
track here
it's
to be able
been
to make a
throwing
nice
the
corner
force
in the
feedback
BMW.
out
I
to
don't
me.
know. If so, that's
Proper
my
pain
fault
in the
for putting
backside.
myself right at his turn-in point. I was trying to get out of the way. I thought he'd be to the left like you would be in every other car that I've driven here, but maybe that's not the case in the BMW, so that's my fault if so. But thankfully we both survived it. 0x, nothing crazy happened, nothing to worry about. But that was an interesting one. If so, that's my mistake. But let's go check out the results, see how much I rating we gained in safety rating. None. What a joke. None. 82 points again, though, because my I rating hasn't changed in like 2 weeks. It's fine. That was fun. All right, I'll be right back,
You need
Nico.
more people to race with.
Yeah, well, true. I'll be right back.
All right.
There we go. If I can click the button. So yeah, just yeah, interesting. Again, just a slight mistake, I guess. There, I'll take blame for it in the end. Again, thankfully nobody died. So sorry to Ryan about that. I really thought that he just opened up his corner entry, taking advantage of the fact that I let him go. But I think that's just a racing deal, and I could have done a better job of letting him go in the meantime. So that was fun though. I learned a lot, even though it wasn't wet. 12th overall is whatever. I wish it would have rained so we could get some wet experience and figure out what I need to do differently and be better at. But we'll take it. So I had a lot of fun. Hope you enjoy it. Again, a little bit of a therapy drive. Thanks to Nico for hanging out. Hope his golf rounds go well. I'm going to try to run another one of these. You'll probably see early next week just because I'd like to race with someone, maybe try some rain. So we'll see how that goes. But I'll do my best. We'll see how it works out. But I appreciate you all so much. Make sure you drop that like, sub down below. Again, great race to Casey. Great race to Jeffrey. Make sure you check out Sprawl Racer and his BMW M2 guides and his setups that he builds weekly for this, Will. Make sure you check out CR2 for his ARCA and 87's content and guides. Carl Sampson, the world's most boring sim racer. And Ethan, make sure you go check out East channel, Ethan G Racing. He posts all sorts of great stuff, and glad he's back posting now. So we'll take that, and we'll move on to what's next. But until next time, as always, bye.